got it. So we're gonna keep uploading again at least once a week. It's gonna be hard. I'm working like full time now, so it's gonna be hard, but we can do it. I have a lot of ideas, a lot of stuff coming to the channel for the car, for the channel, and for you and me. So I'm gonna try to get another camera, better quality, newer, you know, start over again. But here we are now. Well, hopefully it looks good. But I have a lot of ideas, a lot of things I have to do to this car that I want to share with you guys that I haven't done because I didn't have a camera with me. But now that I have it, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. So I have bought a lot of things for this car. I'm gonna finish my body kit. A lot of you were saying just finish your body kit and then do the other stuff, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get the body kit. I already got it. I haven't installed it yet. I'm getting new rims, new tires, new door mirrors, new headlights, and it's just everything. Everything's gonna change, so it's gonna be pretty cool. So keep watching the videos. There's a lot coming in, and just stay with me guys. So 1 year ownership with this car, best decision ever. I bought this car with, I think it was 54,000 miles in it when I got it in December of last year, and right now I think I'm at 62, so I probably drove like 7,000 miles on it, and I'm not that far now from my job, so I don't think I'm gonna be putting that much as I did last year. So that's pretty good news. I have done a lot to it in a year. I have done tire stickers, I have done the Amuse front bumper, I have done tinted windows, stickers, carbon fiber handles, carbon fiber, whatever this name is, more stickers, Amuse spoiler, probably the best spoiler for this car, and I already got the Amuse rear bumper, but because I didn't have the camera with me, I didn't want to do nothing else with the car till I got it, because I wanted to show you guys the whole process and everything I have done to this car, so I can have it like recorded, so I can see it later too when I'm like older, I have other cars, I can see like where I started with and how far I have become with this car. So that's why I started doing YouTube too. That's one of the reasons why. So yeah. This car, one of the reasons I wanted this car was because I wanted something fast but not too fast. I wanted something that was gonna get a lot of attention in the roads, something I can race with, something I can do YouTube with, and something not that expensive, but I can still spend a lot of money on aftermarket stuff, and something that had a lot of aftermarket options. This car is the perfect choice for me. There's so many aftermarket brands out there that sell parts for this car. Like for bumpers, there's, I don't know, maybe 20 or 30 companies out there that will sell bumper for this car. I went with the Muse, the most expensive one for this car, but I think it's the best looking one. The other ones look good too, but for my opinion, my style, this was the style I wanted to go. I had this style on my head before I bought it. So actually, before I bought this car, I already had the exhaust system in my house. That will make me not like back out of my dreams, kind of like, okay, I'm gonna buy the exhaust, and that will make me buy this car, because what am I gonna do with an exhaust in my house? So that's why I did it. Yeah, after I bought this, well, going back, the day I bought this car was the day I was in my house. It was a sad day for me, and I was like, what will make me happy right now? I was in my bed just looking up in the ceiling, and I was like, you know what, let me just get up, go to a dealership and get this car. And that's what I did. I went to the dealership, I asked the guy, do you have a black 370C? And they say yes. I test drove it, I loved it, and I just bought it. It was a risk that I took because I was not in my best position with money. I had a part-time job. I didn't have a lot of money in my savings account or checking account, but I still hit the trigger. Until now, a year after, I still have it. It looks amazing. I have done a lot to it, and it's just gonna keep going better and better and better for this car. So, comfortability. There has been days where I wanna just buy a second car that has 4 doors, higher up, and a little bit more less noisy, because like I live in a condo, so every time I started out I have a full I'm straight pipe, so every time I go to work or I leave my house, the exhaust is super loud in the morning. So I know it bothers my neighbors. Nobody has told me nothing yet, but I know it bothers them because it gets really loud in the morning, and I feel bad about it. But there has been moments where I'm like in a bad mood, and I'll be like, oh, I want to just switch to something else, something bigger, something more comfortable, something less noisy, and I just don't do it. I love this car too much to replace it with something else, and I'm not in it's not the right moment to have another loan or another expense in my life, so I've decided not to do it right now. I'm gonna wait at least 1 or 2 years more so I can make that decision. But everything else, having two seats is not that bad unless you're with your family all the time. But if you're like a young dude with no kids or just one girlfriend, it's like it works perfectly. Yeah, you don't need not much. Trunk space, a little bit. It's okay with supermarket stuff. You can't put a lot of luggage, but actually I don't travel a lot. The only food that I buy is only for me, so it's like I'm perfect with this car. So the only bad thing about this is that when this car is stock, it doesn't consume that much gas. I think it's like 20 miles per gallon, but as soon as you mod it, it just changed. Right now I think I'm at 13 or 14 miles per gallon, so it consumes a lot. I fill this tank with like 50 or 60 sometimes, so it's kind of crappy, but I don't drive that much, so it doesn't bother me a lot. So yeah. Also, this car gets a lot of looks, but for you to get looks in this car, it has to be modded. You can't keep it stock. When this car is stock, nobody's gonna look at it, nobody's gonna pay attention to it unless you start doing stuff to it. This car gets a lot of attention from kids, grandmas, grandpas, parents, everybody, and it's just amazing. That's what I love about it. People everywhere I go tells me something good about it, or they start taking pictures, or they just look at it, and I notice it, and I love it. Everywhere I go, I just keep seeing people just loving my car, and I love it. So keep doing it. If you're planning to buy this car, but you don't have a lot of money to invest in, try to buy this car already modified. But if you have that chance, like me, to do a little bit more or spend a little bit more and do it, you can make this car your own style. There's a lot of aftermarket companies that will help you make this car look your way. So, and it's not that expensive. There are cheaper parts, there are aftermarket parts that are not as expensive as my own. I try to do my way. I was trying to do it with the best companies, the best brands, and that's why it looks like this. I'm not done with it. I still have to change wheels, tires, the bumper. But the good thing is that I already bought all that, so I was just missing the camera. So now I can put the work in and start recording so you guys can see what else I can do to this car. So it's gonna look amazing. It's gonna look just something else. It's gonna look super, super clean. But yeah, after a year, this car still looks good, still sounds good. but like I said, it's super loud. I've done a lot to it, so. Thank you for watching, and please remember to subscribe. 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year or beginning of next 2021. So hopefully we can make it. Now that I have the camera, we're gonna be posting a lot more, so it's a lot to come, a lot of videos coming in soon. So please subscribe so you can watch all the videos. Hopefully you like this new camera. Let me know if you didn't, and just please like the video, share it, and subscribe. See you in the next one.